over the time. Chelsea and Man City and Arsenal also attempted to bring 17-year-old PSV winger Zakiera Bakali to the Premier League. I haven't really heard much about this guy, but he must be good if three big Premier League clubs want him. AC Milan have joined Liverpool in the race side 23-year-old Mamadou Sakho from French Champions Paris Saint-Germain. Don't really know much about this guy. I don't really know much about League One as a whole. I do know that there are some good players in there. Gonzalez is a good up-and-coming player there. Paris Saint-Germain, I don't know, to make that upgrade into Premier League, the Premier League and Champions League, I think they have to do a lot of business, especially in midfield. I think that's where they lack most. Attack, obviously, Ibrahimovic and Cavani is deadly, but the Vet's been a big sort of failure on the part. He hasn't really done much, and I think Nafi will be kicking himself for selling him, especially at the age of 26. Still can improve at that age. And I think that was a big loss for Napoli on that part. Other gossip: Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich has actually made an unprecedented trip to the Blues dressing room. Hasn't really done that much often. I think he only did that after he won the Champions League and the first Premier League. I think it's only really rare when he sort of wants to up the team. I think he really wants to win the Premier League this year because he wants to win. Simple as. He's put all his money in. Obviously, to see something being spent 30 million on transfers. That's 60 million less than what we've paid him with every year. I think we paid almost 90 million quid on transfers every year. And people have been criticising us, saying all you can do is buy talent, not make talent. But you can look at John Terry, Frank Lampard, all those players that have gone up the ranks, worked so hard for the team, especially Ashley Cole as well, for a straight start of the Mourinho revolution. And he's still here today. It's pretty good that they've kept in the game and still playing so well for so long. Arsenal Wenger says he's working 24 hours a day to sign new players for the Gunners in the transfer window. I find that a load of bollocks, to be honest, because clearly hasn't. Because it doesn't take any idiot to sign a player. I mean, how hard can it be, just to sign a footballer? Other teams can do it. You look at Man City, Southampton, how many players they've brought in. West Ham, they brought in, I think, 9 players. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, they brought in loads of players. It's not hard, and yet he's making such a big fuss about it. Getting the players in that you believe are talents. I mean, where's that player that they got as a free transfer? When it's a free transfer that they have no potential. I mean, if he sees something, fair enough, but obviously if he had potential, then the club would be saying, oh yeah, he's worth so and so. I mean, he's what, is he 18, 17? God knows what he is, how old he is. I think he's a French international, might be even 20, but still at that age, you should be worth 10 million if you're going to play for a Premier League club, especially if you're a forward, which I think he is. But he's a free transfer, so it's not really that big. I mean, you don't expect Fulham to be doing those sort of free transfers, probably not that much money. But Fulham have done better in transfer window, getting in down then to players like him, I mean, obviously Darren's probably made a fortune with all of his transfers and stuff, but for me, I think Arsenal have no chance whatsoever. I think if they lose another match, they're looking at mid-table, and I think if they keep on losing games every couple of weeks, it could be very interesting to see what will happen. They could do a Leeds, who knows? Other news, Newcastle's 31-year-old defender Fabio Colaccini, who recently met the Pope, says he's happy staying in English football. I mean, he was great. I think 2 seasons ago, he was amazing defender, really solid. Obviously, looks like David Luiz a bit. Looks like a lot of big Afro defenders. Great solid defender. Obviously he has his controversial tackles, but I think he's a great defender, really all round. What other news that's interesting? Not much really. Fullback Pressure Evra, 32 years old, cannot believe how Manchester have been written off in the season Premier League title race. Well, the fact is that they got David Moyes. You know, I don't think that's going to be a huge factor in them not winning the Premier League title. I think they can win the Premier League title, obviously, but I just don't think that they're going to do it all the way. I think Van Persie's goals will be crucial, but everywhere else, I just think they lack midfield. They lack. Obviously, they've got legends, you know, in there, but I just thought Man City and Chelsea have better quality around and have a lot more younger players coming up. Don't forget, Van Persie's old. He's 29 now. Give him 3 more seasons, and that's it for him. You know, as a striker, I think he could be good until he's about 32, and I think he's dipping, and I think he starts dipping. So they could go for then. You know, well bet. Can he pull the boots? Yeah, that's wait to be seen. Hernandez, I don't know. You know, midfield as well. I don't know what they're doing in midfield. Obviously, they're bigger than Fabregas, but he's at Barcelona. You know, he's not going to move. Yeah, Man United club. I'll admit that, but Barcelona are better simple as. You know, why would he move? He's getting games. He's setting up things up about three, 4 goals, maybe 2. I don't know how much goals, but he set up a fair deal of goals in their first game. He's performed really, really well. Anyway, I thought I might as well show the top 10. The table note doesn't really matter at this time, but obviously Swansea are bottom with very poor goal difference at the minute. Man United at top, Chelsea third, Aston Villa second. Fulham obviously then got Arsenal down here, and this is the thing, -2 goal difference. I mean, we saw how much goal difference means in the 2011-12 season where Man City actually won it on goal difference. You know, it's very, very crucial. Obviously, someone hasn't told us that we know that because we did take our foot off the pedal against Hull City not to score more goals, but I think that's just to confirm the win, you know. I think in a way he's using mind games by sort of saying we're going to win games by points, so we either win the league by points, not goal difference. That's Jose Mourinho's way. We respect that decision. I think predictions. Obviously, I'm a Chelsea fan, so Chelsea win. I think it's to be Man City, then Man United, 4. I think Liverpool or Everton, maybe Tottenham. I don't know. Tottenham probably get 5th. Soldado might push them up to 4th. I don't know. It's gonna be tight. Wherever it'll be, it'll probably be Liverpool, Tottenham, or Everton in this band here. Newcastle, another big team. I think they're gonna get about 8th, maybe 9th. Arsenal, I think in the end they might get 8th. I know it sounds stupid, but the rate that they're going, I can only see them getting 8th. You know, you can't really see them getting higher at the minute with that consistency that they've started off with. They're very, very poor, and all those injuries as well, which will mean that at the start of the season is going to be very, very poor, which will mean that they're going to miss out on a lot of important wins at the start. But Swansea, I think they're going to get mid-table. You know, I think Wilfred Bonny, however you want to say it, we might get them up to 9th and challenge maybe to even overtake Tottenham and Liverpool in that lot. I don't know what will happen. Obviously, they had a poor start against Man United, but that's Man United, you know. You can't really judge them on that game. But anyway, those are my predictions. There we have opinions on the other teams, but the main teams, I think, I do have opinions on, and that's where I predict they will come. Anyway, thanks for watching. Those if you've been watching my predictions and football gossip roundup, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.